Welcome to all of you, Shiksha 360. And today, basically, we will start our chapter number 2, that is calculation of YTM. Clear? Calculation of YTM. Clear? In that, basically, this is part 1, and chapter number 2, that is calculation of YTM. Very, very important topic for the examination point of view. Just you have to concentrate what I am discussing here, how to solve the numericals. Clear? Basically, in the book, they are basically using different method. And here, basically, we will use any other method, clear, to solve the numericals, clear, to solve the question. You just have to concentrate on the concept and basically understand how I'm trying to solve the questions, clear. So let's start our discussion. First of all, basically, we will discuss little bit theory portion. So what is debt? Clear? Debt basically means that basically we are taking a money from someone and later on basically we have to pay back. Clear? Basically later on we have to pay back. Like we can say that basically it is a type of a loan. Clear? It is a like a loan. So what is debt? Basically debt means a sum of money. Clear? Basically debt. What is debt? Basically debt means a sum of money due by one party to the another. Clear? So what is debt? Basically debt means a sum of money due by one party to the another. Clear? Basically due by one party to the another, that is basically known as debt. So in a less technical sense, we can say that basically it means a claim of money. Clear? That is claim of money. Clear? Like basically here we are there are two persons, A and B. Here basically A takes money from B, that is we can say that 1 lakh. So basically for A, basically it is a debt. That is basically they are taking a money and later on basically they have to pay back. Clear? Later on basically they have to pay back. Clear? Or we can say that in a simple language, like basically this is a type of a loan. Clear? Basically this is a type of the loan. Okay. So now let's more discuss introduction to bonds. Clear? Basically this is totally related to the bonds. And in this session, basically we will also try to understand how to calculate the present value of the bonds. Clear? How to calculate the present value of bonds. Clear? So basically what is debt? Clear? Very, very important. Basically debt capital basically consists of mainly bonds and debentures. Clear? Debt capital basically consists of mainly bonds and debentures. So the holder of debt capital, clear, the holder of debt capital does not receive a share of ownership of the company, clear, when they provides funds to the firm. Clear? Like basically under the equity, clear, basically under the equity, what will happen? Like basically you are purchasing the shares. Clear? Equity is basically you are purchasing the shares. So basically as you are purchasing the shares, so basically you become shareholder of that company. Clear? You become shareholder of that company, and basically we can say that you are also one of the owner of that company. Clear? You are also one of the owner of that company. Clear? Because you have shares of that company. Clear? That is basically comes under the equity. Clear? Here basically in the debt, basically it is a type of the loan. Clear? Basically it is a type of the loan. Clear? So the holder of the debt capital basically does not receive a share of ownership of the company. Clear? That is basically the person who is providing the loan. Like we can say that basically a bank is providing the loan, clear, to the firm. Clear? So it doesn't mean that the bank becomes the owner, clear, or one of the owner of that firm. Clear? So the holder of the debt capital does not receive a share of ownership of the company when they will provide funds to the firm. Rather, when a company first issues debt capital, the providers of debt capital basically purchase a debenture. Clear? Basically purchase a debenture which involves lending money to the firm. Clear? Basically which involves lending money to the firm. Clear? So in a return for loaning this money, bondholders have a right to certain granted payments basically during the life of the bond. Clear? So how they will, what they want to say that basically in the place of the equity, clear, basically in the place of the equity, basically what the firm will say that how the firm basically will take loan from the money, basically if it will not take basically raise money take money basically in the form of the equity, clear, basically by issuing shares. So other form, that is basically by issuing the bonds. Clear? By issuing the bonds. Clear? If any company by issuing the bonds basically in the market, people will purchase that bond. Clear? Basically people will purchase that bond and the company will get the money. Clear? And the company will get the money. Clear? This is, they want to say that in the second paragraph. Clear? Rather, when the company first issues debt capital, the providers of the debt capital basically purchases a debenture which involves lending money to the firm. Clear? So in a return, basically what they purchase, basically purchase a debenture. Clear? Purchase a debenture like the bond. So in a return for loaning this money, clear, basically this bond holder, clear, like basically we can say that here Sohan purchased a bond from ABC company. Clear, along basically like we can say that basically this is the bond of 10 lakh. So Sohan give 10 lakh to the firm and they purchase that bond. Clear. So in them at the maturity, clear, on the maturity, basically what is the benefit to the Sohan? Clear. Like basically after every specified period, clear, Sohan will get the interest on that. Clear, get the interest on that. That is basically known as coupon rate. Clear, in the technical language, that it is basically known as the coupon rate. Clear. And on the maturity, clear, and on the maturity, basically they will get the principal amount. Clear, they will get the principal amount along with the interest. Clear, they will get the principal amount along with the interest. Clear, along with the interest. Clear, like for an example, a company issued a bond of a face value of rupees 100. Clear, like a company basically issues a bond of the face value. Clear, like this is the bond on the face value. Basically they have written rupees 100. Issued a bond of a face value of rupees 100 carrying a coupon rate of 10% basically for 10 years. Here they have given time is 10 years. 10%. Clear, coupon rate is, that is basically they have mentioned 10%. So we have to calculate 10% of what? That is 10% of the face value. So what is the coupon value? 10% of 100. That is 10 rupees. Clear, that is 10 rupees. Clear. So coupon value here it is to be 10 rupees. Clear. So in that case, basically the coupon value here it is to be 10 rupees. Clear. So this entitles. Clear. So what this basically this entitles the bond holder to receive rupees 10. Clear, for 10 years as interest. Clear, basically like after a specified period. Clear, as they are mentioning, every year or basically every 6 months. Clear, the bondholder basically will receive 10 rupees as a interest. Clear, as an interest, or we can say that as a coupon. So at the end of the 10th year, clear, basically at the end of the 10th year, the bondholder, clear, basically at the end of the 10th year, the bondholder is also entitled to receive back the invested amount of rupees 100. Clear, so basically we can say that at the end of the tenure, clear, at the end of the tenure, the bondholder basically it is also entitled to receive back the invested amount of rupees 100. Clear, so what they have invested, clear, at the end of the tenure, basically they will get their money back along with the interest. Clear, basically what they are getting after every specified period. Clear, they now we have to discuss what is the specified period. Clear, so please tell fast up to this much point. It is clear to all of you regarding what is the bond and what is coupon rate, what is face value. Please tell fast. If you have any doubt, any query up to this much point. Clear, what is face value, what is coupon rate, and how we can calculate the coupon value. Clear, how we can calculate the coupon value. Like here they are saying that 10%. So 10% it is of basically of what? 10% it is basically of the face value. Clear, face value, like basically you are saying that basically I will explain here. Like basically you are purchasing a bond. On the bond, basically they are mentioning that it is rupees 1000 bond. Clear, if you are purchasing this bond, so how much basically you have to pay? That is rupees 1000. Clear, that the cost of the bond is rupees 1000. Clear, in general we can say that. Clear, in simple language we can say that if there is like you are purchasing a lottery ticket. On the lottery ticket, basically they are mentioning that it is of rupees 250 or 300. Clear, so that is the face value. Clear, that is the face value. For understanding purpose we can say that that is the face value. Here if they are mentioning rupees 1000, so that it is the face value of that bond. Clear, face value it was of that bond, and along with that they are mentioning also that is coupon rate 9%. Clear, all these things are to be mentioned on the bond. Clear, all these things basically they are mentioned on the bond. Clear, so only after that basically we are able to understand basically all these points. Clear, everything they have mentioned on the bond. Clear, regarding all these details. Hope now it is clear to all of you basically what is bond. Clear, sometimes basically they are issuing bonds. You will find this term also, like issuing bonds at discount. Or zero coupon bonds. Clear, or zero coupon bonds. Clear, zero coupon bonds are basically those bonds in which no interest is given. Clear, basically no interest is given. Clear, that is basically On the maturity, basically you will get the principal amount. Clear? You will get the principal amount. So zero coupon bonds basically are those bonds which are issued at discount. Clear? Basically which are issued at discount. What is the meaning of discount? That basically if you are purchasing 1000 rupees bond having a face value, and the company will provide you this bond basically in the rupees, we consider 950. And after 1 year, clear, after 1 year, basically when the bond will mature, you will get rupees 1000. Clear? You will get rupees 1000. Clear? So this is the example of the zero coupon bond. Clear? This is the example of the zero coupon bond. Basically it means that the bond is issued at discount. Clear? What it means that basically it means that the bond is issued at a discount. Clear? The bond is issued at discount and on the maturity. Clear? And on the maturity, basically you will get the complete value. Clear? You will get the complete value, or complete, basically we can say that the face value. So this is regarding the zero coupon. Now further, hope it is clear to all of you up to this much point. Now I will discuss some of the terms related with the bond. Clear? I will discuss some of the terms related with the bond so that you are able to understand all these things one by one. Clear? One by one, you are able to understand all these things. Clear? Now next one. Next point basically which we have to understand, that is what are the different terms regarding to the bond. Okay. So first of all, basically there are following are the general terms basically that are associated with the bond. First one is the face value. Clear? First term basically which we have to understand here, that is the face value. Clear? So what is the face value? First of all, you have to understand that the face value, it is also known as the par value. Clear? Face value basically it is also known as the par value. Also known as the par value and stated on the face of the bond. Clear? And basically this is stated on the face of the bond. Now next point, it represents. Clear? So what it represents? Clear? So what it represents, that is, it represents that the amount borrowed by the firm which it promises to repay after a specified period. Clear? Basically which is promises to repay basically after a specified period. Clear? That is basically known as the face value. Clear? That is basically that amount which has the firm to repay back. Clear? Basically which has the firm has to repay back, basically to whom repay back, basically to the borrower. Clear? Basically to the borrower, the firm has to repay back. That is basically known as the face value. Clear? Next one is the coupon rate. Clear? Coupon rate basically that is, it is calculated on the face value. Clear? On the face value. You have to remember, please understand that there are two options. Basically there are two things given in the question. Interest rate. Interest rate basically we have to calculate that, and coupon rate basically we have to just directly take percentage of what? Of the face value. Clear? Of the face value of the bond. So a bond carries a specific rate of interest. Clear? Basically a bond carries a specific rate of interest, that is also known as the coupon rate. Clear? Which is known to be as the coupon rate. Now next one is the maturity. Clear? Now next one here is the maturity. So basically that is maturity of the bond. Like we can say that there is a fixed deposit of 5 years, 4 years. Similarly, there are bonds also of a specific tenure. Clear? So a bond is issued basically for a specified period. Clear? A bond is issued basically for a specified period and it is to be repaid on the maturity. Clear? And it is to be repaid on the maturity. Next one is the redemption value. Clear? Next point which we have to understand here, that is the redemption value. Clear? Redemption value basically what? The value at which the bond holder gets on maturity. It is called the redemption value. A bond is generally issued at a discount less than the par value and redeemed at par. Clear? Like I have already discussed one case with you. Clear? That is the zero coupon bonds. Clear? That is basically bond is issued at discount and redeemed at the par value. Clear? And redeemed at the par value. Clear? Redemption value, that is the bond value which the bond holder basically gets on the maturity. Clear? Gets on the maturity. It is called the redemption value. A bond is generally issued at a discount less than the par value and redeemed at par. Clear? And basically redeemed at a par. Now move to the next one. That is the market value. Clear? Next point which we have to understand here, that is the market value. So a bond may be traded on a stock exchange. Clear? Basically a bond may be traded on a stock exchange. So market value is the price at which the bond is usually bought or sold in the market. Clear? What is market value? A bond basically may be traded on a stock exchange. So market value basically it is the price at which the bond is usually bought or sold. Clear? At which the bond is usually bought or sold in the market. So market value may be different from the par value or the redemption value. Clear? Like basically we can say that you are purchasing a bond. Like we can just take the example of a sovereign gold bond. You are purchasing bond basically on the principal value. Like basically we can say that they are mentioning that basically this is the last 3 days basically gold rate, and you have to purchase on the basis of that. Clear? That is the average value of the last 3 days. 3 days. Clear? As per the bullion market. Clear? And while purchasing the sovereign gold bond, there are two conditions. Either you have to put your demat ID in that, so that basically that gold bond basically shows in your demat account. Or in the second case, just you have to purchase and you will get a certificate. Clear? And you will get a certificate. Okay, so that basically certificate. Clear? So that will be redeemed. Clear? That will be redeemed. Basically we can say that minimum holding period. Clear? And in this case, clear, you can redeem, that is basically you can redeem your gold bond. Clear? That is you have purchased. Clear? On the market rate. Clear? In the stock exchange. Clear? In the stock exchange basically by just selling the bond through your account. Clear? Through your account. That is basically they can say that the market value. Clear? And that is basically different from the par value or the redemption value. Clear? That is basically different from the par value or the redemption value. Clear? So basically this is the market value. So please tell fast, all these terms are clear to all of you. What is face value, what is coupon rate, what is maturity, what is the redemption value, and what is the market value. Hope now it is clear to all of you. Now let's take one example to understand basically how we can valuation of the bonds. Clear? How we can do valuation of the bonds. Clear? How we can do valuation of the bonds. So like we can say that we have a bond having face value rupees 1000. Clear? Basically we have a bond having face value rupees 1000. Clear? And this bond has a duration of 3 years. This bond has a duration of 3 years. And you are purchasing the bond, like basically we can say that July 2022. Clear? You are purchasing this bond basically in July 2022. And on that, what is coupon rate? We can say that coupon rate is 8%. Coupon rate is 8%, and that you will get every year. So on July 2022, basically you are purchasing a bond having a face value of rupees 1000. Okay, so in the July 2023, clear, in the July 2023, basically how much amount basically you will get? In the July 2023, basically how much amount basically you will get as the coupon? That is 8% of 1000. That is 80 rupees as the interest. Clear? As the interest, or we can say that in the technical language that it is basically known as the coupon. Clear? That it is basically known as the coupon. Similarly, in the July 2024, also get 80 rupees. Similarly, in the July 2025, 1 year, 2nd year, 3rd year. Clear? Along with the interest. Clear? That is along with the coupon, that is 80 rupees. You will get your principal also back. Clear? You will get your principal also back. Clear? You will get your principal also back. Clear? So in the year 2025, how much amount basically total you will get? That is 1080. Clear? That is basically 1080. Clear? So this is a just understanding of the question. Clear? This is just the understanding of the question. Basically, how much amount basically we will get in which year. Clear? Like we are purchasing a bond in the year July 2022. And that the face value of the bond, it is to be rupees 1000. Clear? 1000. And the coupon rate here is to be 8%. And the tenure of bond, it is to be 3 years. Clear? So in the July 2023, basically how much amount basically you will get? That is coupon rate is 8%. So 8% of the 1000, that is 80 rupees. In the July 2024 also 80 rupees. And in the July 2025 also basically you will get 80 rupees. Clear? Along with the principal. Clear? Along with the principal, or we can say that the face value. along with the face value. Clear? This is the amount basically you will get. This is the amount you will get. This is the, we can say that valuation. How we can now further basically we have to calculate what is the present value of the bond. Clear? What is the present value of the bond? Clear? Now here basically we will use one or two formulas. 80 is given, that is coupon rate. Clear? That is coupon rate. Clear? 80 is basically coupon rate percentage we have given, that is 8% per annum. Clear? Every year basically you will get this much amount. Clear? 8% per annum. Clear? Or for sometimes basically they can say that basically half yearly. So we will divide it by 2, that is 40 rupees. So like July 2022. So after 6 months we will get 40 rupees after 6 months. Clear? So in this way. Clear? So as per the question. Clear? As per the question given, basically we have to go with the question. Clear? As per the instructions given, basically we have to solve according to that. So like some questions basically they are given 6%, some are given 5%, and in some question they are given 12%. Clear? That is basically known as the coupon rate, and from that basically we will get the coupon amount. Clear? Basically we will get the coupon amount. Now next one thing, more thing basically we have to understand that, like sometimes basically they will ask calculate the present value of the bond. Clear? Calculate the present value of the bond, or we can say that what is the value of the bond or bond price. Calculate the bond price. So in that future value, sorry, present value, how we can calculate, is equal to future value upon 1 plus r power n. Clear? This is the value if we have to directly calculate. Clear? Sometimes basically like here they have given that the face value it is to 1000, coupon rate it is 2%. So every year basically we will get 80 rupees. First year 80 rupees, second year 80 rupees, third year 1080 rupees. Clear? So now how we can calculate the future value? Clear? How we can calculate the future value of this? Clear? So one thing basically we have to use this one also, and one more, that is present value. Clear? In the case of the ordinary annuity, basically we have used this formula, 1 of a upon r into 1 plus r power n minus 1 upon 1 plus r. Okay, these two formulas basically we have to use just to calculate the answer. Clear? Just to calculate the answer, I will share you two methods to solve the same question, and you will find that we will get exactly the same answer. Clear? We will get exactly the same answer. Clear? Now let's move to other question. Basically this is the question given in your book. Clear? A bond whose par value, that is basically face value, they have given rupees 1000, bears a coupon rate of 12%. Clear? How much coupon rate? That is 12%, and has a maturity period of 3 years. Clear? And has a maturity period of basically 3 years. The required rate of return. Clear? So what is the rate of return basically on the bond is 10%. Clear? The required rate of return basically on the bond is 10%. So calculate the value of this bond. Clear? Now basically what we have to calculate the value of this bond. So now let's start. So first year basically face value we know that 1000 rupees. So first year basically how much amount? That is coupon rate is 12%. So if we can calculate the present value of the first year, that is 120 rupees basically we will get, that is coupon. So what formula basically generally basically they are using here, I will write the formula first of all. So that present value is equal to C upon 1 plus R1 R power 1. This is the for the first year. For the second year, C is equal to 1 plus R power 2. For the third year, C is equal to 1 plus R power 3. Along with the third year, basically, you will get the face value upon 1 plus R power 3. Clear? First year, basically, we will get only coupon. Second year, basically, we will get only coupon. Third year, basically, coupon plus face value. Or in simple way, you can write C upon 1 plus R power 1 plus C upon 1 plus R power 2 plus C plus face value upon 1 plus R power 3. Okay. So here we know that what is the coupon? It is to 12%. That is to be 120 rupees. R here is equal to 10%, that is 0.10. Time here is equal to 3. So 120 upon 1 plus 0.10 plus 120 upon 1 plus 0.10 power 2 plus 120 plus 1000 upon 1 plus 0.10 power 3. Okay, so when we are trying to solve this one, clear? 120 upon 1.1. Please tell what is the answer here. 120 divided by 1.1. Basically, we will get here 109.0. Next one. 120 divided by 1.21. That is 99.173. Plus, here it is to be 1120 divided by 1.1 power 3. So here, but we'll get here basically 841.472 plus 99.173 plus 109.09. So approximately we will get here 1049.73. So this is the value of the bond. Clear? They are asking basically what is the value of the bond? This is the value of the bond. Clear? First year, second year, third year. Clear? Basically we will get the coupon. In the third year, basically along with the coupon, basically we will get the face value. Clear? We will get the face value. Clear? So what is the value of the bond? Basically it means that they are asking the present value. Clear? They are asking the present value. Clear? Just you have to put the value in the formulas and try to calculate the answer. Clear? And try to calculate the answer. Okay. Now this question I will solve with one another way. Okay. So present value is equal to. Here basically we are using one formula, that is future value basically only for the 1000. Future value upon 1 plus r power n. And here basically we are calculating basically for the every year. Clear? Basically for the every year, that is basically at the end of the year basically you will get the coupon. Clear? Basically at the end of the year basically you will get the coupon, that is interest of rupees 120 rupees. Clear? So in that case basically we are using the formula of the ordinary annuity, that is a upon r into 1 plus r power n minus 1 upon 1 plus r power n. So here what is the, basically this one, it is basically for the 1000 rupees. 1000 upon, or in the third year basically you will get 1000 you are back. So for that basically n is equal to 3. Here annual basically how much amount basically you will get 120 rupees upon 0.1 into 1 plus 0.1 power 3 minus 1 upon 1 plus 0.1 power 3. Okay, 1000 upon 1.331 plus 1200 into 1.331 minus 1 upon 1.331. Okay, so 1000 divided by 1.331. Basically, how much amount basically you will get here? 751.314 plus 1000, 1200, sorry, 0.331 divided by 1.331 into multiply by 0.2486 into 1200. So 751.314 plus 298.422. So overall, basically, we will get here 1,419 for 49 rupees 73 paisa. Clear? So this is the value of the bond. Clear? This is the value of the bond. Clear? So this, it is a little bit easy formula. Clear? Basically, it is a little bit easy formula rather than the previous one. Answer basically you will get same. Clear? In both the cases, basically you will get the same answer. Just you have to put the value. Clear? Just you have to put the value and try to solve the question. Clear? In the same thing, basically, if they are asking basically half yearly. So just what we have to do, basically we have to divide it by 2 and time it is to be multiplied by 2. Okay, time it is to be multiplied by 2. Clear? In the next session, basically we will discuss regarding that. Clear? We will discuss some of the questions, basically 2 to 3 numerical based question in the next session, along with one or more concept. Clear? 1 or 2 more concept. So hope it is clear to all of you. Basically here we are asking, calculate the present value. Clear? Calculate the present value. So basically we are using different formulas. Hope it is clear to all of you. If you have any doubt, any query, you can ask. Clear? So in the next session, basically we have to continue this one, basically along with some other important points. So thanks to all of you for joining this session.